Most people think happiness is something you earn after years of success, after the money, after the healing, after your life finally becomes perfect. But psychology shows something different. Your brain can actually shift its emotional state in seconds, sometimes in as little as 15 seconds. And the scary part is, most people unknowingly train their brains to feel stressed, empty, and emotionally exhausted every single day, without realizing it. But by the end of this video, you'll understand one tiny mental shift that can interrupt anxiety, calm your nervous system, and make your brain feel safer almost instantly. And once you notice it, you'll start seeing why your mind has been stuck for so long. You wake up tired. You check your phone. Your brain immediately starts scanning for problems. Messages, deadlines, comparisons, bad news. And before your day even begins, your nervous system already feels under attack. The strange part is, most people don't even realize they're living in a constant state of low-level stress. Not because life is always terrible, but because the brain is designed to focus more on danger than peace. It's a survival mechanism. Your mind believes negativity keeps you safe, which means if you don't consciously interrupt that pattern, your brain keeps rehearsing stress automatically. Here's what neuroscience discovered. Your brain has something called a negativity bias. It naturally gives more attention to problems, rejection, fear, and uncertainty. Because thousands of years ago, humans who noticed danger faster were more likely to survive. But in modern life, this system becomes overwhelming. One awkward conversation can replay in your head for hours. One negative comment can erase 10 compliments. And every time your brain focuses on stress, it releases chemicals like cortisol, the hormone linked to anxiety and emotional exhaustion. But here's where things get fascinating. Your brain can also change direction surprisingly fast, especially when you intentionally focus your attention for just a few seconds. Because attention is emotional fuel. Whatever you repeatedly focus on, your brain starts treating as important. Psychologists discovered something powerful. When you hold your attention on a positive emotional experience for around 15 seconds, your brain begins processing it more deeply instead of letting it disappear instantly. And most people never do this. Think about it. A good moment happens, and your brain immediately moves on. But a bad moment, it stays for hours. That imbalance slowly trains your nervous system to expect stress more than peace. So here's the exercise. The next time something small feels good, pause. Really pause. Maybe it's sunlight through your window, a calm song, someone smiling at you, a moment of silence after chaos. Instead of instantly moving on, stay with that feeling for 15 seconds. That tiny pause tells your brain, this matters too. And over time, that changes emotional conditioning more than most people realize. Now this next part sounds strange, but your body constantly sends emotional signals back to your brain, which means your facial expression, posture, and breathing can actually influence how you feel internally. Not magically, biologically. When you're anxious, your shoulders tighten, your jaw hardens, your breathing becomes shallow. Your brain interprets those signals as danger. But when you intentionally relax your face, drop your shoulders, and take one slow breath, your nervous system receives a different message. Safety. And safety is the foundation of happiness. The weird part is, most people wait to feel good before relaxing. But psychology shows the opposite often works better. Your body can lead your emotions. Here's something most people underestimate. Your inner voice becomes your emotional environment. If your mind constantly repeats, I'm behind, I'm failing, nothing is changing, your brain treats those thoughts like reality. Not because they're true, but because repetition creates familiarity. And the brain trusts what feels familiar. This is why negative self-talk becomes addictive. Not emotionally enjoyable, but neurologically automatic. So instead of forcing fake positivity, try something smaller, something believable. Like, I'm exhausted, but I'm trying. This moment is hard, but it will pass. I don't need to fix my whole life today. Because gentle thoughts calm the nervous system faster than harsh motivation ever will. Most people chase happiness like it's a massive life achievement. But your brain experiences life in moments. Tiny moments. And the strange part is, small positive experiences repeated consistently often change emotional health more than rare intense ones. A laugh. A quiet morning. A favorite song. Warm tea. A deep breath before sleep. These moments seem insignificant. But your nervous system remembers them. Especially when you actually let yourself feel them. Maybe happiness isn't something far away. Maybe your brain has simply been trapped in survival mode for too long. Always scanning. Always rushing. Always preparing for the next problem. And if that's true, then healing may not begin with changing your entire life overnight. It may begin with a pause. 15 seconds of presence. 15 seconds of softness. 15 seconds where your brain finally stops fighting itself. Because your mind is constantly learning from you. Every thought, every reaction, every moment of attention. You are teaching your nervous system what to expect from life. And slowly, very slowly, your brain becomes the place you spend the rest of your life. So the question is, what are you training it to feel? If this video made you feel even a little more understood, subscribe. Because every week, we explore the psychology behind the thoughts, emotions, and silent struggles most people never talk about. And maybe, the more you understand your mind, the less alone you'll feel inside it.